to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Brees. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Bradley Roby there defensively.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Here in the opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
1st down.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Brees. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st down, Saints.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
A gain of 13 yards.
They fake the give. Here's Brees. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. Shotgun now for Brees. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score, Saints 7, Texans nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Nobody.
After the touchdown, Lutz to
Tampa
kick
Bay
it
gonna
off.
win that.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 right at the 30. He'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. Watson on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Trey Hendrickson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After the sack on first down, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. A good pick up there at 22. Now first down through Watson. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. He's got daylight. 20, 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 1-yard line.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees to Michael Thomas. And the Saints
What'd you say,
that lead out further.
What'd you say,
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now.
You got me on that one. I thought you were wrong guy.
And quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Oh!
Get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Yeah.
Here's Watson. Steps away to his left. He's letting it fly for Cooks. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Whatever, I'm going
Here in these first 2 drives,
you gotta go for it, boy. Give me that ball back.
They've got to start dialing up some plays
Either way.
that allow them to finish drives with points.
Us.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They are going for it. Here's Watson. Man open.
Fuck out of here.
QT complete. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On 1st and 10, Watson.
Come on, dude.
Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for.
He knows what's up.
And now it's 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Yeah, you don't make it? Nigga, you crazy. Nigga lost his mind. Help me some help, man. Somebody help that man.
Throwing again is Watson. Dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
56 to Mike. 55.
They're going for it. It's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Ready. Yellow lady. 2 2. Good set.
Breeze now on 1st down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Looking here for Smith downfield. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 36 yards. And the Saints
hey, good game, huh?
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they had scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Breeze will try again on second down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
A gain of 9 yards.
Again, it's Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Drew Brees does it again. Touchdown passes for him now. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Score Saints 28, Texans nothing. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Throwing on second down, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts
It's a gain of
as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready. Yellow lady.
On play action, it's Breeze. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Breeze pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
After the interception, here's Watson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Will Lutz to kick off.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now.
Middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 2.
Watson now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
On first down, it's Watson, escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Second and
looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On first down, Breeze. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 44-yard line.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. He'll buy some time right. It's Waring, the tight end, with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Watson again. This is Johnson. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Again, it's Johnson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. The ball carrier. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
Hey, man, who in here trying to see Big Stepper, man?
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Man, who trying to see Big Stepper in here, man?
He did get the first
Straight up.
as he's tackled at the 1. It's an 8-yard pickup that leads to a 1st and goal.
Man, which one of y'all niggas trying to see a real hitter in this motherfucking man, dog?
They'll try the air.
Man, who that is, nigga? Let's go. Right now.
Right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. No gain on the...
Hey, John Lee, bring your bum ass, nigga.
They'll run it with Johnson, and he is met.
Hey, let go, John Lee. I'm tired of you capping. Let's go right now, boy.
Folded like a lawn chair.
Oh, who opened in?
A loss of 2, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Who opened? Coach Money. Oh, I been beat that boy in 20. That boy got me. Mosky. Oh, Mosky, I slaughtered you already, too. I slaughtered you, too, Mosky. All y'all boys on my heat list. Let go, Mosky. I'll bust you up again.
And that is caught.
I want to bust you up about 3-4 times, Mosky.
David Johnson.
Not bad.
There to make
All right, let add another to the list then, Mosky. Let's go. Big step in here, man.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit.
Nigga don't put no motherfucking 100 up on Big Step in no 21.
You're going slow clap on me.
Nigga ain't gonna put no 100 up on Big Step in 21.
They haven't been very nice.
Yeah, that nigga Big Shep. That nigga Big Shep.
Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
You ain't gonna put no 100 up on Big Step in 21.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints take over 1st and...
Let go, Mose. Come in and beat the fuck out you, Mose.
It's on the field, ready to get their drive. Really no reason to panic. They got the 3-score lead. But
Well, I might well come on and see you because I'm about to beat his ass.
touchdown, you'd have to think you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not.
You ain't gonna beat me, Mose.
Fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and said,
Oh, you anyway, Big Shep.
"You're wearing these color shirts."
I still dream about that 135.
Make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Oh, Mose, boy, you on the front motherfucking page.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd
Man,
and
Mose,
2.
I heard the nigga, man, I was in the park with a nigga sound just like you,
They're
man.
able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards.
Man, I thought that nigga was you like a motherfucker, man. I said, man, Mose, you done changed your motherfucking name, nigga.
First try to run down some clock with Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line.
That nigga sound just like Mostly, boy.
2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, you got the invite?
Saints football as we get you reset.
There you go. Let's do it. They handle this shit like gentlemen, man.
Melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless. Breeze going to throw here. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees to Michael Thomas. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Boy, you stupid.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Boy, you can't. Everyone's stupid.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They go to Johnson again. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
What got you so
fired up? Timeout.
What got you so fired up?
2 ticks left. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? One last throw here for Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Hey, good game, Mark.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. this type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just
Look
took
at
control.
you so fired up, man. Oh, okay.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah,
And this has been a
Jordan.
presentation
Yeah,
of the
Jordan
NFL on
Jordan,
EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long from Houston.